Hello everyone, it's Stray Faye here with another episode of Olympia Soiree. Alright, last episode. All the happy feelings that happened in like the previous episodes are just like gone. A lot of bad things happened in the last episode. Like Byakuya is now like extremely suspicious of Kuroba. Which I feel is for like unfair reasons. Like there's just a lot of mistrust going on that, like, oh no, he's like experimenting on the children, and like nothing's really been explicitly said about that. I mean, he's like trying to research cures, and like he just happens to be treating the children, probably like within the lines of those research, because like otherwise no one's helping the children. And like it just like got exacerbated because like he asked for like a hair sample from Byakuya, and like, oh no, like now what's next? He's gonna ask for the blood. And then of course it got even worse because like Nagusa had to get involved. We got a warning, or more like a threat from Nagusa that yeah, if he like she gets any closer to Kuroba, he's gonna have him executed. I was like, really? Is that gonna make her choose Nagusa? And it's just like a terrible situation overall, because like even if Kuroba tries to fight back, if Nagusa does try to pull something, like they've been kind of hinting that like if you do fight back and like hit someone, if you're of the lower class, like you just get sent to Yomi or executed. Like even if it like wasn't really your fault, or you were like, if you were like threatened into that position, or like you were insulted in that position. So yeah, just bad things all around. Maybe things will get better. We have the next chapter, Black and Yellow. I'm not sure who the Black and Yellow are. Is Kuroba going to get into it with Doma? It's the only like yellow colored class person I can think of other than Kaina. Doma hasn't really been inserting himself like that much, other than like flashbacks, like him telling Byakuya is a monster. I mean, I guess like people think Kuroba is a monster too for being of the black class. I guess like Byakuya and Kuroba could just be monsters together. Live happily ever after that way. Anyway, enough babbling. Let's begin this chapter, Black and Yellow. The sky and the ocean are blue, and the sun is shining brightly, but I nearly ruined my feather pillow last night. Oh, you punching it? Daifuku somehow managed to stop me from punching it, so there are only a few feathers scattered about. I really don't want to go out today, but I guess I don't have a choice. I need to go on stage and continue my deliveries. Daifuku, it's been a while since you've seen Juliet, hasn't it?
I'm just happy I can accompany you today, Hime.
I brought Daifuku with me today to stave off persistent feelings of loneliness. The hamster will keep you company. I knew at least Daifuku would never deceive or betray me. Come on, like, you're being a little unfair to Kuroba. Hi, Tokisada, I've not seen you in a while.
Ah, hey there, sis. I don't think we've seen each other for a while.
Good morning, Tokisada.
Wanna walk with me to the bathhouse?
Yes, let's. I brought Daifuku with me today too. We're gonna have a play date with all the mice.
Oh, looking good as usual. I'll bring Paris with me next time.
Oh, no Paris.
Good day, Lord Tokisada. Thank you for taking care of Paris.
We made our way to Kunada when...
Ah, Kuroba, Akaza!
Uh-oh. No. I mean, like, we gotta talk it out. It's not with, like, the other men watching, though. Have a couple fight. Hello. All the guys are here. It has been a while, Tokisada. And are you going to check on your letterbox? Yes. Just awkward air between us. Kuroba looked at me, then turned away. The other two noticed immediately.
Huh? Did you two get in a fight? Come on, just let it go already.
Oh no, even he knows. She rejected me when I forced myself on her last night. What? No, don't word it like that. Even type.
What?
I could feel the air around us freeze solid. You don't just say that out loud. Kuroba's jokes are a bit mature. That's right. I prefer mature women who will gladly sleep with me. Which is why we decided to part ways. No, don't decide that on your own. Tokisada's expression made my heart ache. Poor thing. He didn't do anything wrong at all. Nagusa, talk some sense into your friend.
Kuroba, even if you are an adult, you shouldn't joke about stuff like that. You two are going to get married soon, right? Camellia already told me about it.
Oh no, Camellia's just like, yay! we're gonna have a honeymoon here. Maybe they do need to go to the bathhouse. Let's work it out. Work it out at the bath. That's been called off.
Huh? Huh?
Poor Tokisada was being played around with. His eyes shifted back and forth between me and Kuroba.
You're not joking, are you? So, you two really broke up?
Yeah, that's right, Tokisada. I know you're still 17, but you said you wanted to marry Olympia, right? In another route. We already did him in another route. How about taking my place? I'll pitch in for the wedding ceremony. That's just gonna leave bad feelings. Just bad feelings in the air.
Kuroba, you really should stop that. It's not gentlemanly to say things that make it seem like you were just toying with her. If you're dead serious about what you just said, you've lost all my respect.
Surely human rights and the will of an individual should be respected. See ya, Olympia. Find yourself a nice husband now.
Huh? Hey! Kuroba!
No, he's like distancing himself. He's like making that decision on his own. I never experienced anything like this before. It even seemed like the Iron Mask felt a hint of sympathy for me. As for Tokisada, he looked to be on the verge of tears when he hadn't even done anything wrong. He's just there. He's like, wait, why are we arguing? Like, Mom, Dad, why are we fighting?
Oh, sis? I'll treat you to all the mint chocolate you want, so... How about we head to the bathhouse?
I'm sorry, Tokisada. I just remembered something I need to do, so... I have to go. Next time we'll have all the mint chocolate we can eat. We'll leave the bill to Kuroba, of course. Don't run away. Don't be alone. I don't want Byakuya to be alone. Not now. I still want to believe this is all a bad dream, but this is reality, alright? I rushed to the beach to escape it all, then let out a deep sigh. I guess she has Daifuku still, right? Daifuku will protect us. I can't say I'm without fault. I'm sure there was something I did wrong, but... I mean, you did start mistrusting him. It was all too sudden. He didn't need to disclose his research on me in that way as if he was serious about it. You only needed to keep pretending a while longer to get more samples from me. His attitude was so unusual that I can't help but wonder what happened. You're right. I must be seeing things. He's like trying to drive the wedge, like, 'cause he's scared. I took my hair into my hands. He suddenly changed because... But if
you alter your color traits, who shall call for the sun should darkness arrive? I'm not a doctor, so I can't say for sure what would happen. But if what my mother told me was true, then whatever happens to me shouldn't be bad. The problem is, the only way to know for certain is if Kuroba and I... What a predicament. I gotta do the thing. I looked out at Tenyo Island. It's not easy finding love and being loved. As I gave another sigh, I heard someone's steps in the sand behind me. Jigen? Please be Jigen or someone nice. No! No! Why did I had a feeling. Oh no, he's been following us. He's following us like to the cottage. Now he's following us to the beach. He's keeping tabs on us. Yeah, I need a guard. Daifuku! Help! Please do not look so sad, Olympia. I know I'm not the one you wanted to see. I came here against my better judgment to ask you to please reconsider. My answer won't change no matter how many times you ask. As I mentioned yesterday, I have no intention of... I saw you and that man kissing here, out in the open. Why you creep? Why are you watching that? I turned red with embarrassment and anger. Of course, kissing in a public space was sure to be seen by a passerby. But back then I was... madly in love with Kuroba. He was the only one on my mind. You love him, do you not? It's over. It's Jover. It doesn't concern you. I want to pick this one, but the correct answer, it's over now. I guess this would take the heat off Kuroba. We don't want Nagusa going after Kuroba. We don't need a confrontation between those two, because it would only, regardless of what happens, like it'll only turn badly for Kuroba. Like Kuroba will take all the blame. It's over now. It's over now. Oh. If you doubt me, you can ask Akaza of the Kodawari or Tokisada of the Green to confirm. If so, then allow me to heal your pain. Go away. No, 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 go away. Just stop already. I have no intention of taking you as my husband. Then who will it be? You need to decide on your husband within a year. I mean, I'd rather just go for the default Akaza than, like, not Nagusa. Well, that's... You dare eavesdrop on us? Huh? Ah! Hi, Kuroba! Oh, he followed us. It wasn't my intention to eavesdrop. He heard- oh no, he heard it from us that it's over, but it's not actually over. We just need the heat off of you. I just happened to be on a walk and heard the two of you out here. Kuroba, could you please, like, stay at least? Like, don't leave us alone with Nagusa. Kuroba of the Black. Oh. No, alright, never mind. Kuroba, run. I'm being, like, back and forth here, but, like, Byakuya needs some protection, but I also, like, want to make sure Kuroba's protected as well. There's, like, he's not of equal ground to Nagusa. Even Tokisado was, like, of equal ground. Although he was a little bit of a chicken. He was a little bit anxious. A little flighty boy. I, Nagusa of the Jade, will officially offer my hand to Olympia of the White. I already told him no, he's not listening. Have you anything to say? I wish the two of you good fortune. No! Don't leave us with... A wise choice. Your hideous color traits would be unworthy of her unblemished purity. That said, I do pity you, Kuroba. You could have easily dismissed me if you were still of your original color. Oh. Was he? I thought he was born that way. But maybe he's of the yellow class. He does have yellow eyes and yellow clothes, which I noticed. His color scheme is kind of like, it is black, but it's like also accented with yellow. I heard the slightest intake of breath by Kuroba. Original color? Please stop, Lord Nagusa. Oh? You've kept it a secret from her? That you were originally from the yellow. Okay. He spills the beans. Huh? Did he just like... Did he get Haku when he was younger and then just get banished to Yomi? Because it sounds like he grew up there. I hurriedly covered my mouth in shock. Administering Tokijiku Tenne for your Haku turned you this wretched color. Kuroba was originally from the yellow class? I guess he is the yellow class option. I was like wondering, like, oh, we have like all these options. Like, we have like Riku of the blue, Akaza of the red. I always found it odd that like, yeah, they don't have like a yellow class option, but I guess it was like the reveal is like, oh, Kuroba is actually of the yellow. Is this a joke? He's never said that before. After you were stripped of your yellow ranking, you were exiled to Yomi as one of the black. That's such an old story. I'm living a happy life in the black class now. Probably like, that's what he grew up with, right? If he was like, if he lived in an orphanage. Like, it probably happened when he was really young. Kuroba didn't deny what was being said. He was just standing there with cold eyes. So, do you know who your father is? My father? Oh no, is he gonna be like... Is Kuroba gonna be like descendant of like some noble? It seems no one has told you yet. I shouldn't be surprised. Your father was the previous leader of the Yellow, Lord Hagane. Oh, and then Doma took over from there. Oh, okay, Kuroba... In a different world, in a different timeline, Kuroba could have been leader of the Yellow. What? Even he didn't know. Oh no! And even Daifuku didn't know. Kuroba is Lord Hagane's son? What? This is like, what? This is like, I didn't expect this to get revealed here. What? But, like, it doesn't matter now, though, right? Because, like, he was already banished, unless some concession could be made, like... Maybe Doma would step down and be like, yeah, you could take this spot now, like... This is like, maybe they'll change the laws. I knew I must be hearing things, but I stared at Kuroba. I heard from my father, who went to celebrate your birth. You gotta be kidding. That can't... Yeah, okay, they celebrate the birth of Kuroba, but they just sneer at him and like toss him into Yomi, like, as soon as it's like... As soon as he looks different. I should have known! Like, they even hinted at it too! With like... That lady who like had her yellow traits turn black? What was it? I already forgot her name. But yeah, they hinted at it too, like, oh, she had such like pretty yellow hair, now it's like black and she can't cover it, she can't dye it. And Kuroba's like, oh, it's a shame, she has like such pretty black hair. Like the same thing happened to him, but I guess he doesn't remember. Ha ha ha! Confused, aren't you? How pathetic! I glared at Nagusa. Kuroba's confusion was enough to make me feel sorry for him. I know, it's like, Nagusa, you're not giving yourself good points here. You're just making yourself look like an ass. His eyes searched the ground madly, and he looked as though he might lose his balance. He turned into a wreck with just a few words. The current leader may be Doma, but the Yellow had always been under hereditary rule. In other words, if you hadn't contracted Haku, you would be leader of the Yellow by now. Alright, like, why just shove that in his face? Like, are you jealous? Like, that he was of a higher class, but now he's like fallen from grace in your eyes.
I can see you love a good torment.
Indeed. Perhaps I have fabricated the entire thing. But what is important is that you are from the black class, and you can never go against me. I think Byakuya needs to give Nagusa a good slap. If Kuroba can't. Even if you were formerly of the yellow, what of your hideous appearance now?
Byakuya's like, them fighting words.
You have nothing. You have no power or standing.
So this is his true nature. Yeah, like, Nagusa, you're really not helping yourself out here. Like, dude. Like, you should... If you're really that interested in Byakuya, like, you should know that she puts compassion, like, above all else. She's helping the people of Yomi, like, deliver word to their families. Like, if you were actually interested in her, like, you should know this. He's been acting so nice to everyone on the island all this time. I will take Olympia of the White.
Go ahead. Oh, come on, Kuroba. Now you need a slapping. Kuroba!
I only approached her so I could use her.
I see. Then I shall pay a formal visit to Lord Doma.
If you'll excuse me.
No, don't leave me here. Kuroba! He mercilessly cut me down just now, yet I wanted to run after him and grab his lab coat. But I couldn't because... Allow me to escort you to the manor, Olympia. I glared at Nagusa as hard as I could. I don't think Doma would force us to marry Nagusa. I don't know. Like, Doma says some, like, nasty words, but deep down, I don't think he would sell her out like that. Absolutely not. I need to check first with Doma whether or not what you said is true. As you wish. I've spoken only the truth. Even then, if it's true, like, why would we pick you? Like, we have all these other candidates. Like, you're not the top one. Like, even if we took Kuroba off the shelf, like, you're still not next in line. Alright, well anyway, I guess we're gonna have a meeting with Doma. Is it true that Kuroba was originally from the yellow?
He is in the black class now. His hair, skin, and eyes are black with no trace of yellow.
Oh, come on, dude. Doma, your hair is black. I see some, like, hypocrisy here. Even your clothes are black. I returned to the manor on a carriage as quickly as I could. With a sliver of hope, I asked Doma my question, but his response was cold and ruthless. So you only judge people by the way they look? You knew all along? Why didn't you tell me anything? I mean, Doma's not one of many words.
Do you expect me to disclose personal secrets?
Would it be difficult for Kuroba to return to the yellow?
Is that what he wants? He said himself that he wishes to return to the yellow class.
That would probably involve Doma, like, stepping down, though. Or maybe adopting as, like, a son. Like, I mean, it doesn't seem like Doma has any other children to, like, inherit the title.
That's such an old story now. I'm living a happy life in the black class now.
Well, two things were calling me to action. One was my undeniable attachment to Kuroba, and the other was my desire to learn the truth. Is it true that Kuroba is Lord Hagane's son?
You have heard of the noble who committed suicide when his color changed from black from ne. And the former yellow Yusugi was exiled to Yomi as well. That is what this island is. Well, we heard it from Doma. Hey Fuku, we're in Yomi now. I wonder if Tokisada's still around. She's like, let me just drown myself in ice cream.
Hime, you don't need to hide your feelings in front of me. I can only imagine the pain you're feeling.
Doma's reply to my question left me distraught, and I quickly left the manor with Daifuku. I would have never expected to rush out of the manor like that, but I was desperate for some comfort. No, Asaha, what's wrong? No, is he getting beat? But please stop. That voice! Asaha! Young blue man. Get back here! Disgusting colors like yours shouldn't exist! Yeah, I'm sure Lord Hiriko laments your existence. So as a blue, I'll punish you on his behalf. All a game to them. Hurting others. That's the man I met back at Kunado. Glaring down at Asa was the man from the blue who spoke to me when I was with Riku. What are you doing to my friend?
Hime?
Sis. Lady Olympia. I said, what are you doing to my friend? Well, I wasn't doing... Let me ask you something. You said Lord Hiriko laments his existence. Do you know Lord Hiriko personally? Huh? Have you spoken to Lord Hiriko before? Did Lord Hiriko tell you how he feels about this child? Well, no, but... Which means what you just said is your own opinion. I suppose so. Then promise me this. Never treat anyone in Yomi with disrespect again. But Lady Olympia, the others also. I am talking to you. I'm truly sorry. I know there are others who look down on those in Yomi. Let that change, starting with you. But... Promise me you'll never disrespect them again. I promise. I'm truly sorry. Don't ever forget it. If you ever break that promise, I'll burn your eyes out with the curse of Tenyo Island White. You'll never be able to enjoy the light of the sun again. Okay. Have mercy! Forgive me! Alright, well, if they're gonna call her a monster, might as well just play on that. Now then, Asaha, let's go have some ice cream at the bathhouse. Sis? That was amazing. Not at all. You don't think it was over the top? No, it was incredible. Thanks for saving me. Thanks. Thanks. Sis, thank... I embraced Asa tightly in my arms. Little boy, aww. You don't have to be ashamed of yourself, Asaha. If something like this happens again, you just let me know. Okay. Thanks. Thanks. Don't worry. Lady Amaterasu and Lord Hiriko love you as much as anyone else, Asuha. Do you think? Asuha nodded repeatedly while holding on to me. But it's my fault too. Asaha? It's my fault for being scared and running away all the time. I need to become strong just like you. I can't lose to bullies like that. His words made me almost shed tears.
Yes, I wanted him to be strong so that he can smile and move forward. Then again, I wasn't sure if being as strong as I was would be enough. Yes, you're right. Now let's go. Now that I think about it, I can't believe my anger got me to stand up to him like that. Maybe I've been taking on some of Doma's ways. I better be careful about what I say. Like, don't want to make threats you can't keep. You're getting to a bad situation that you can't get yourself out of. Oh, was Kuroba watching? She's still as feisty as ever, even after everything. Even without me, she'll be fine. I'm sure you'll find someone who's a good match for the white, unlike me and Nagusa. No, the feeling, the lost love. No, Kuroba, come back. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. We fought. We'll just forgive each other. Asa returned to work as happy as could be after eating a mound of mint chocolate and strawberry ice cream. Yeah, the poor kid almost got beaten. He's like, oh boy, ice cream, all better. As for me, I was told I could choose anyone, but no one seems to listen to what I want. I can't believe he wished me good fortune. Unable to hold my feelings inside, I spilled my frustrations to Yosuga since I felt I could trust him. Of course, I wasn't going to mention how Kuroba was actually from the yellow class. Since you are special, I am unsure how far the rules and traditions of this island apply, but if you choose Kuroba, I believe he would refuse in deference to the Jade, since it's a higher class. Refuse? It sounded so ridiculous that I couldn't help but scoff. That doesn't sound fair at all. He is associated with the darkness class, so he is not allowed to go against the higher classes. To hell with the color classes. They're so stupid. I looked towards the corner of the table where Daifuku and Juliet were squeaking to each other. Squeak, squeak.
Well, I never expected that Lord Kuroba was originally from the yellow. I feel sorry for Hime. Isn't there anything we can do? It cannot be helped. It has been a long time since the age of the Lunar Fairy. We no longer deliver signs as our forefathers did. Speaking of boats, I met someone who went to Tenyu Island. There wasn't much talk of it, but it seems he remembers his days there. Why, I suppose that means he loved his Lady of the White and was loved by her in return. I can only hope that Lord Kuroba is indeed Hime's soulmate.
Like a long conversation. No, all we heard was squeak, squeak, squeak. I found 3 letters to be delivered. Despite all the things that had happened, the fact that my delivery service was largely well received brought me hope. The sun was already down by the time I delivered the last letter to the Yellow District. I slowly walked back to the manor with Daifuku sitting atop my cap. Alright, made it home. It's dark now.
Hime, so much has happened today.
Sometimes I really felt that Daifuku could understand what humans said. He always came and snuggled himself against me when I was feeling down. I'm sorry to worry you, Daifuku. I want to stay strong too.
I will always be by your side until the end of time, Hime.
It's harder than it looks to find a husband. Part of me wanted to believe in Kuroba's sincerity and how much care he showed to the children. I wanted to believe there was a reason behind his actions. I only approached her so I could use her. Yet all I heard from him was ruthlessness. Even still, I wanted to believe he was lying.
I couldn't seem to get my thoughts in order. Seriously, is this really supposed to be a sleep aid? the mint orange potion? But Yosuga probably slipped her something else to make her restless. I can't get myself to fall asleep at all. I took in another deep breath of the mint and orange fragrance in the air. Nope. Alright, next chapter. A ruthless decision. Uh-oh. Okay, we got some hard truths this past chapter, the last chapter. God. I hope they make up. Like, it just seems so bad. Everything seems so bad. I want to keep going. I want to see a resolution to all this conflict, but yeah, I'm gonna stop here. Alright, well, I hope you guys are having a fun and relaxing time, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.